Earlier we looked at the new Ford car. Will it take off as successfully as the Mini did in the 60s? The Mini is of course still with us and has been revamped for 1997.
Well, Rover seem to be working some more miracles. Everybody's talking about the death knell sounding for the Mini over and over again, but emissions laws and safety laws keep on creeping up on it. And Rover just seem to be keeping it ahead of the game. They've done it again. They fitted airbags and side impact beams to the car to keep it alive for a few more years.
I mean, 40 years, and almost 40 years, it's still going strong. That's an amazing track record. You've driven a lot of cars in your job with What Car magazine. What's the appeal of the Mini?
It's all about character these days, really. There's nothing else like it. There probably won't be anything quite like it, although there is supposed to be a new Mini coming out around the year 2000. And it is a design icon. That's what it is these days.
So what have they done with the range here today? We seem to have everything from the very basic original through to some fabulous looking Mini Coopers. Where are they taking it?
Well, they're really making it into a cult car, which is the way it was heading anyway. So now what you've got is just two cars, two platforms on which you can base your ideas and personalise it to your own taste. So you've got either the Cooper, which we're standing with here, or the basic 1.3 car, and you can specify all sorts of options: leather seats, and various stripes and decals down the side, and alloy wheels and sports kits. So you can really personalise your Mini these days.
Well, let's see how it's evolved over the last 40 years. Why don't we take one for a drive and see how it compares on the road with the 90s? Let's take a look under the bonnet.
Okay. There we go.
Wow.
It really is nothing short of amazing, the fact that Rover can actually fit so much in there. What they've done to the 97 model year Mini is to move the radiator to the front. It used to be around at the side slightly. They've also fitted a new engine management system, which helps it meet the latest EU emissions regulations, which come into force on the 1st of January. And also this October there are noise regulations, so it now meets that as well.
How many changes other than that are there to the engine from the original one that would have been bombing around in the 60s?
Very little. It's still an A-series engine, which was original in the Mini.
All right, Steve, your first drive of Mini 97, what are your initial impressions?
Well, actually, to drive, it's not an awful lot different to the old car. It's still just as much fun. You still get that seat of the pants feeling.
Yeah, the old Mini definitely didn't seem to have much inside, did it, in the way of equipment? How have they combated that this time?
Well, there's now a radio as standard.
Wow.
Praise the Lord. And they've also given you the option of specifying a wood dash, the chrome dials and extra dials, and you've got a wonderful chrome gear stick, which we'll have a look at in there in a little while, and chrome door handles and window winders. So it's really taking you back to the 60s ethos of the Mini, what it's all about.
And it comes with a classic 60s tape, does it, I hope?
I would hope so, yes. Yeah, have Van Morrison singing along in there somewhere or something.